So here's an interesting deal. This is my old generator from my Y2K preps, and one of the Harbor Freight welders. I've never actually done this with a generator. I've always either plugged into the wall or tried to use one of the solar systems, but it seems to be working okay. Out in the middle of nowhere, got called by kind of a friend situation. Guy's girlfriend had jackknifed this trailer and broke the tongue right off of it. So we're doing a weld to put it back together, and because the metal was pretty badly buggered, it's also going to have to involve some patch metal. The other thing is, this thing bent before it broke, so this isn't the only bad part. What's happening is this whole thing is a little warbled, so we might be making a relief cut up here, bending it over just to make it so it rides a little straighter in the future. The thing is, the way all of this kind of goes along here, it's almost like the hitch ball, ends up in a okay place. I don't know. Honestly. But the idea is not to have it ride weird down the road. So we'll probably have to make some relief cuts and get this thing to be relatively straight. I mean, the idea is to get the hitch ball to end up straight with that part right there. But in bending this back far enough to get it where it's weldable, we had to go here. And then, of course, that's a little bit too much detail to re-weld, and we wouldn't trust that either, so I've got to patch in some other metal. And working on that before it gets dark out here. All done, we've got to reposition this. It was a bit of straightening out and scab-on plates here all around with all this welding to get everything in line with here. I had to do a cut and weld up here, and then we're doing scab-on plates. We had a mechanism for just tilting the trailer way up to get the welding underneath, and it's good to go. It's a permanent fix, and we beat the daylight. The other thing is to make sure that all the embers are out. Anyway, we'll make sure the embers are out, but as we can see, there's no scorched stuff in the ground. We got all that handled. Poured a little water down, and can't even tell where it was going on. So there was no campfire. Anyway, we'll get going.